Another episode of Building Brighton. Today we are cracking into our 20th game of the season against West Ham. We've made a big signing, and he has made a difference already. So we brought him in just after this Liverpool game. I was just thinking we're letting too many goals in. The keepers that we got are pretty poor in terms of what our coach is saying. Like Sanchez is our best, and his current ability is 2.5 stars. All right as a backup, obviously, but not as a starter. And so we went out and brought a big signing, and that was Sam Johnson from West Brom. Now, the reason I brought him in is I think he's a lot better than what West Brom are. Obviously, he's been in the Prem with them this year, and he's let in 40 goals in 17 games, which on paper looks very poor. But actually, it's not as bad as you think. And the reason why I think that is because West Brom are just a poor team in the league. They are bottom, and their squad doesn't match up. So, what is he going to do when they've only got 7 points from 19 games? It's not his fault. And I know he's a great keeper. So we've taken him. And what that does as well is actually make West Brom very poor now in terms of the keeper selection they have. Don't think they brought anyone else in. They've still got Button in goal. So, we've really thrown them off in that sense of bringing him in. And we brought him in for 9.5 million, which is fantastic because it's a nice price and a payment that you can definitely make profit on. So we're very happy with that. And then obviously we've got 4 games played here. So we won an FA Cup game against Dagenham and Redbridge, and that was Alzante and Danny Welbeck getting a rare start and scoring. We then got the Leicester game where we won 3-1. Basuma, Morpay and Morales getting goals there. And then Aaron Connolly getting 2 goals and Leandro Trossard scoring against the win at Burnley. And both of these games were massive because we got told just after the Liverpool game that we were potentially going to be sacked and that we had a month to turn things around. And we've had a win in every single game since then. So we're now in the 5th round of the FA Cup, and we have got Southampton. So I think we got asked to. Our target was to get to the 5th round, so we've at least got there. But now we're here, I really do want to push on and try and get some silverware. Why not? Like, we've got nothing's holding us back. And in terms of the teams, I mean, obviously you've got quite a few Championship teams still in there. You've got League Two Cheltenham in there, unbelievable. So you've got Arsenal, might be a hard game. You've got Man City, might be a hard game. But everyone else is actually pretty winnable for Brighton. So, all it takes is Brentford or Fulham to beat these teams, and we might get an easy run through in the FA Cup. So, pretty interesting there, and potential cup win. So, I will take that game pretty seriously. But yeah, the league now is looking a little bit better. We are out of the relegation zone with 18 points, and got about a 2-point goal difference there. A 2-point difference, and then like a massive goal difference, minus 13 better. So we're looking quite good there in terms of the relegation thing, and we hopefully can win a game which will push up to sort of like 12. So we can get a couple of back-to-back wins. We're looking very nice in terms of the second half of the season, as long as the teams below us aren't picking up points. So today, obviously, we've got West Ham. I'm not sure why these aren't linking up very well, because Brighton and Burn in real life are fantastic. So that's interesting. But we'll keep it as it is. The team is starting to win a lot more in this sort of formation. We have got a lot of injuries at the moment, though. Walton, Sanchez, and we also let go Jason Steele out on loan because he just wasn't playing. And I knew I was bringing another keeper, so I thought it'd be all right. But unfortunately, we've got 2 injuries to our keepers, so we've got this random regen person on the bench, which is cool, but that's fine. And then we've got Samba injured, unfortunately. Casado, Andone still injured, but he's back very soon, so he'll play a part towards the back end of the season. And then we've got Morales, who's back in training tomorrow. He's still looking pretty good. 12 goals in 19 games, not bad at all. So yeah, let's get into this game today. I'm going to swap around Davis and Basuma. I want Basuma pushing forward a little bit more than Davis is, I think. I just want to check though. Basuma, in terms of his... It's not letting me scroll. It's a bit weird. He's like 4.5 years. He's better pushing forward a little bit more and support. So yeah, let's hopefully we can go and get a win today and go from there. I'm just sorry, I just saw last minute. I want Trossard in the team. He creates a bit more and has more of a chance of scoring than Lallana does. And obviously we've got Alexis McAllister too, who's progressing nicely, but not ready for a run in the team yet, I don't think, but potentially could be. So yeah, guys, West Ham playing a 4-2-3-1. I think we played them on the first game of the season where we were live for that episode as well. I believe we lost 2-0 or 2-1. So it's payback time, and we are at home, so we want to get off to a good start here, and carry our good form through and progress into being a stable mid-table top 10 side. That's the long-term goal for the next couple of years, and potentially nicking a place in Europe. Probably not this year, obviously, but in terms of the up and coming years, that's definitely something that I want to do, and sort of bring in some English, but also some foreign talent as well. I want to keep the Brighton team as English based as possible, where possible. But if there's not a good option for that, then we will look at other players. But here's West Ham on the ball now. Trossard has won it, and he strikes it, and it's just wide. But that's what Trossard can do. He can press high, can win it. He's good on the ball, and he's got a lethal shot and given space. So that's why I like him a little bit more just behind those two strikers, and I think he's pretty good there. So here's Basuma on the ball, plays it into Makala. Basuma gives it away, and West Ham could potentially break here with Benrahma. Benrahma is running at the defence and he strikes it. Lanzini picks it up and he strikes it, and it's a wonderful goal. And Lanzini, you cannot allow him to have that space. He's got a special finish on him. Fantastic player over the years. Probably not as he's been pretty underrated by West Ham fans, I'd say, in terms of his importance in this team, because he's a live wire and he's got a banging shot on him. There is Brighton on the attack here. We've got Veltman on this left hand side. Can he do anything? He plays it back to Davis. Goes into Basuma. See, Basuma's got a shot on him as well, and that was very, very close. But it looks like we're going to get into half time here. 1-0 down, which is unfortunate, because I wanted to carry on this winning streak. But there's plenty of time. Our XG is better than theirs. I'm going to hands on the hips, and I'm expecting to see a lot better from all of you in the second half, because I am. We are a better team than West Ham, and I believe it. Maybe not yet, but we will be, or we technically should be, but we just haven't performed as well as we could have this year. We're starting to pick up a nice bit of play here. Lamptey's got it on his right hand side. The quick right back has got it, plays it into Basuma, who cuts inside, back post cross, and there he is. Makala getting his first goal of the season, and that is a fantastic response to my thoughts at half time. I gave them a little bit of a grilling, and they've stepped up and they've got a quick reply. And then we've got Veltman on the ball. He whips one over the top, and Dawson heads back to Fabianski, who clears over to the right hand side. Lamptey's intercepted, and he's passed it back to Veltman, who's got it into Basuma. Veltman is looking for a ball inside. He finds Davies, he finds Connolly. Nice little play with more play there. And Basuma is waiting for the right pass. But he's gone alone and he's dodged defenders and he's whipped it in back post. Oh, no, he can't. He's put it out of play. And clever play from Basuma there, faking the pass inside and running through instead. And that's what he can do with his pace and dribbling inside that central of midfield. Not many players can do it, so he is hot property in the game at the moment. But it's interesting because I want to bring on someone different. So I'm going to bring Alzante on here. He's had a couple of games recently, and with a nice option off the bench. And then we're going to bring off Trossard because he's getting complacent for Alexis and McAllister. I hope that can get a little bit more creativity in that midfield to get a goal to win us the game potentially. But we're looking nice here. We are pushing for this goal. A lot of possession. I think it's 57% possession. The ball's been whipped in there, and a potential push on Lewis Dunk. I think the ref is saying is checking VAR. Potential penalty. I wonder if this is going to be given. And it has been awarded. Dunk was going for the header, and the ball was played in the box, and he got pushed in the back, and the penalty's been given. Basuma is going to step up here, smash it down the middle. Fabianski scores, saves, and Brighton had such an opportunity there to go ahead. Oh my god. Basuma had to put it away. Don't know why he's even on the penalties, but I know he's got a good shot on him, but I'm expecting anyone to score from the penalty spot, really. But they're still in the attack here. Veltman finds Dunk, who plays out wide to Lamptey. Lamptey's got a bit of pace in him. Can he cut inside here? He can, but he finds Veltman on the way back and pushes back over to the right. McAllister stepping inside with Alzante picking it up. Plays back McAllister, picks up Morpay. It's a nice play here, linking up McAllister with the midfield. We've got Makala on the left-hand side, whips it in, and it's played Alzante! So close from being on target. Just couldn't get a shot on target there. Going to put Danny Welbeck on for Morpay in hopes that he can be a creative source or score a goal. Alzante finds Morpay! Oh. Now, I wonder if that was Welbeck, would he have scored? It's interesting. But we're pushing towards the back end of the game here. We've got 57% possession, high XG in 2.31, 8 corners, 17 shots on target, on goal, 9 on target. We just can't find the winner. And West Ham have a throw in, and I've just pushed up to very attacking, which probably is a bad move. Rice plays it into Diop. Fredericks has picked it up and he's running at the Brighton defence. Bowens play the ball over to Lingard. What a save from Johnson, and that's exactly why you bring him in. It turns out Lingard was offside, but bringing in a keeper like that can make such a difference on this game compared to what we had. I'm very happy that Brighton have come back here and secured a fantastic point against West Ham. It's another point on the board. West Ham are a good team, despite the amount of shots we had today, and to come back from losing without our key striker in Morales, you can't go wrong with that. And yeah, pretty impressive performance from the boys. Shame we couldn't get the win, but we have got Man United in 4 days, I believe. Up onto 19 points now, and the guys below us have played their game in hand as well. So we've got a 3-point difference there with an impressive 16 minus goals in them. Because less conceded than them. So it looks like if we can continue winning and the teams below us can continue winning, there might be a bit of a drop off with these bottom 3, which makes the games a bit more comfortable to be in and watch, because I was worried at one point that we might go down. But we're pushing up there now, and we are pushing for I want to say top 12 finish. It might be a bit hard, but it only takes a few wins, like I keep saying. And things are looking better here. Things are looking very better. But just to let you know, we do have interest in Ben White, interested in Basuma, interest in Trossard, interest in Connolly, interest in Morpay, in Byrne, in March, in Gross. So we may lose some players in the summer, but we will see. We'll see how we get on. And yeah, that's the end of the episode, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Please do leave a like, please do subscribe. Have a good evening, and peace.